this deck.
Yeah. Okay, let's play Priest then.
Okay, Priest.
Because
So I
Priest
don't know how
won by
long you
4.
guys are streaming. Well, it depends. If we 0-3, it won't be very long.
Yeah. Okay, first pick. And we're
Ooh.
gonna do the slow picks because, yeah, I just like to do the slow picks and, pick your mind a little bit. So what do you reckon? We have Mass Dispel, Cantrip, 4 mana, silence all enemy minions. We have White Pyro, a core piece of every constructed deck, and we have Holy Fire.
Which is a very nice removal spell.
Yep.
It's a tough one. I think it's between Wild Pyro and Holy Fire, but...
Yeah, I mean Mass Dispel is awful. So let's just not talk about that card.
I mean, Wild Pyro goes okay in Priest, for sure.
Yeah.
I think I'm just leaning towards Holy Fire here, but...
Yeah, I mean, Holy Fire is direct damage, and basically what you want to have in Arena, especially with Priest, because, Priest plays the value game. Like, it's not good in rush decks, it's not good in mid-range decks, it's only good in playing the, 100% value game because of its hero ability. So, it's just great for a value deck, Holy Fire, because it 1-for-1's a big thing. It's like your 5th Shadow over death, so, yeah, it's fine. Okay, we have Power Word Shield, Tiger...
on every pick.
Straw poll on every pick, yeah. That would be fun. We can do that sometimes, but not now, because the Priest Arena will take long enough. So we have PV Shield, Strangleton Tiger, and Holy Smite.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of like all of them, but I mean, Tiger's one of the best 5-drops. 5/5 stealth is awesome. Power Shield.
Don't forget Sludge Belcher, and don't forget Spectral Knight.
Yeah,
Those
true.
both are better than this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it used to be, 2 weeks ago, that was one of the best 5-drops. Now
Yeah,
it's just a really good 5-drop.
But Sludge Belcher's rare, isn't it?
Yeah, Sludge Belcher is rare, so...
Power Word Shield is awesome. Again, if you want to play the value game, I think that Priest, Power Word Shield is where it's at for that. And Holy Smite's decent early game removal. I probably prefer the Power Word Shield, but...
Yeah. Polar Fang says Smite or Shield. Lord Jaraxxus goes Tiger. Wow, guys went Pyro in the previous one. I don't like Pyro. Pyro is too situational in Arena. In Arena you generally have minion-based decks, and not... so that's why, it's different to Constructed. Pyro is amazing in Constructed in Priest. It's pretty good still in there, but I think Holy Fire is just better. It's direct damage. Priest lacks direct damage. Like, your opponent makes a Yeti, and you can deal with it if you have an empty board. So that's why direct damage is so important in Priest. Okay, going back to this pick, Holy Smite would be the last choice for me, because, I mean, it's fine, 1 mana 2 damage, but it sucks if you draw it while top decking. So it's either Tiger or Shield, and Shield is just so universal, it cantrips, so you get to draw another card. Tiger is good, but with all the new 5-drops, I'm not afraid of having an empty 5 slot. So yeah, it's Shield. Okay, talk about these 3 cards. I mean, Divine Spirit is obviously a bad card, Shadow over Death is obviously a great card, and what do you think about Weblord?
I don't think it's great in Arena. I think you might be able to build a deck round it, but if you get it early, but I think Shadow Word Death's just a much better card.
Yeah, I mean, that is hard removal. And honestly, I don't hate Weblord if you know 20-25 cards of your deck and you don't have Battle Cries in it. Because it can screw up your opponent's mana curve really badly. Mana curve I think is really important. Yeah. And if you can screw up your opponent's mana curve, also it has 4 health, so Frostbolt can deal with it directly and all that. I don't hate Weblord. I don't think it's all that good, but it's fine. Also it deals with another 2-drop. Okay, so we have Acolyte of Pain, the Raptor, and the Temple Enforcer. I love
Temple Enforcer.
Yeah.
Some big.
Yeah. No, the Divine Spirit definitely was not the pick there, Polar Fang. That's a really situational and really combo-y card.
Wombo combo.
Wombo combo, yeah. So yeah, Temple Enforcer, it's not a question. This is a good card, the other 2 are not. Okay, so we have Amani Berserker, Lightspawn, and the card that we're not talking about.
Well, we do need 2-drops with our Amani Berserker, and obviously Power Word Shield with our Amani Berserker is quite nasty.
Yeah.
Lifespawn is pretty big for its cost, but it's very weak to silence, which I think is becoming a much higher pick.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think it's quite, I just am not a huge fan of Lightspawn. It forces you to put a lot of resources into it to keep it big.
Yeah.
I would probably take the Berserker here.
I know Shibo really doesn't like Lightspawn because Silence tracks it, and he's kind of right. I think it's a mediocre card. I pick it higher than him, but it's still like a mediocre card. It's really good with Temple Enforcer, and you could make funny things with like Power Word Shields and Divine Spirits and stuff. But I feel like if you get to buff this guy, it's just a win more thing. So it's actually not the best, and we need the 2 drops. Like Priest does not really have good 2 drops. So it's a money. Okay, that's a quite fun pick. We have an Ancient Brewmaster, which probably won't make the cut here. We have a second Temple Enforcer and the Shadow Word Death.
I think I just take a second Enforcer here, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. And why do you take that over the Death?
I just think that, like, the priests. I mean,
Do you take that
number
over?
one, I just think Temple Enforcer is insane. I'm trying to think how many targets there are for death. I mean, there are a lot of them, but it's very late game. And I think I just want to have, like, chaining Temple Enforcers in the end game.
Yeah. Lord Jaraxu says Lightspawn equals 4 mana for 5/5. That's somewhat true and also not true, because it's 4 mana for 5/5 except the damage your opponent can deal to it. So if it can be a 2/2 if your opponent frostbolts it, then just runs his Yeti in, and then it didn't kill the Yeti, it killed, or your opponent just wasted a 2 mana card on it. So it's not actually a 4 mana for a 5/5, it's a 4 mana for an XX, where X is the damage that your opponent cannot deal to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I think it's Temple Enforcer because we have 2 hard removals. I think if either the
Yeah.
Death or the Holy Fire wouldn't be in the deck, I'd go with the Death because hard removal is really important. But with this, we have spells, we lack minions. Temple Enforcer is a great minion. Okay, we have the Raptor. We have a card that we really don't want to talk about, although it's golden if you hit Priest on level 59 or 60. And we have the Brewmaster.
Close. I think we need 2 drops still. I kind of like the Raptor. I mean, Brewmaster works quite nicely with Temple Enforcer, but you're talking like super late
Yeah,
game
that's
there. I think that like we probably want to start filling the 2 drops out a bit, and Raptor's perfectly fine at that area.
Yeah, and Raptor is also good because with Priest, your hero power does nothing on turn 2. Because you're not hurt at that point, you don't have minions on the board. So you basically have a death turn 2 if you don't have a 2-drop. And that's why 2 drops are even more important. And also with Priest, you just lost if you lost the early game. Okay, we have Torrent Warrior, we have a Mind Control, and we have Circle of Healing.
Ugh. I mean, I think it's fine to run 1 mind control, even at 10.
Yeah.
I think Circle Jerk you need out the Soul Priest for, otherwise you need rares for Circle Jerk to be good, really. And I think Tauren Warrior is just not very good.
Yeah, on the other hand, we don't have any 3-drops in the deck. And I mean, Mind Control is pretty situational, but we have a great late game. Like, we are 7 cards in, and we have 4 late game cards. So I'm tempted to take the Warrior here. Like, if it was the first pick, I'd take Mind Control, but we have great late game now. I don't think we need the Mind Control. Also, worst stuff might come up besides Mind Control, so... And we definitely don't want 2 of those. I'd rather have 0 Mind Control than 2. And Torrent Warrior is actually acceptable for me. So I'm gonna pick the Torrent Warrior. Okay, we have Stormwind, Big Guy, we have Lord of the Arena, and Thoughtsteel.
Ugh. Getting some really expensive stuff here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been a fan of Thoughtsteel, but you might be able to change my mind on this one.
Thoughtsteel is mediocre. I think people play it badly, like they play it on turn 3, which is not good. Like, you definitely want to mulligan this card away.
We've had that discussion multiple times about playing Arcane Intellect or Thoughtsteel on turn.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, but it's fine in the late game. It's a 2-for-1. You know, like, it's 3 mana and 2-for-1 written on the card. I just don't think we can pass up a Stormwind Champ. Like, we are really high on the late game, but Stormwind Champ is just so far better than Thoughtsteel. Like, it's going to be a 3-for-1 at least. Or, no, a 2-for-1 at least. But, yeah, okay, so we've got the good Murloc, the good Pirate, and the Faceless.
Faceless, isn't it?
Yeah, no discussion on that. We have Archmage, we have Frostwolf Warlord, and the Raging Worgen.
I think we have to take Worgen just on curve reasons here.
Yeah. We're also looking to pick up better 5-drops. We are not gonna be heavily on the board. So
Yeah.
Warlord is not gonna be bigger than 5/5 generally.
And we've got like Temple Enforcers and other stuff that are just better than
Yeah.
Archmage.
Yeah, exactly what Lord Jaraxxus said. Stormwind and then concentrate on early game. Exactly. So yeah, it's Raging Worgen, even though once again it was not the best card. Well, we've got a card that we don't want to speak of. We've got a card that we already said it was crap.
We should have
and we've
picked up that circle.
No, it's fine. You don't want combos in your arena deck because you don't have the card draw to support that.
Yeah.
Like, if we had the Soul Priest, I still... Well, maybe I pick up the Circle then just because the other two cards were really bad. Okay, so we have the Pain and two Stealth Beasts. Like... Yeah, Jungle Panther and Strangleton Tiger are a pain in the butt. But... other than that, which one do you pick?
Shadow Word Pain here.
Yeah, Pain is awesome. Okay, we've got good old Snap Joe. We've got the Cleric that draws cards, and we've got Ribo's favorite card.
I think it's got to be the Cleric, yeah, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Cleric is viable, the other two is not. And see what I said about getting the mind control with two worse cards?
Yeah.
I mean, Loot Hoarder is not bad. I'd rather take the Loot Hoarder, especially that we're so heavy on the late game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind taking the Loot Hoarder here.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, it might be a problem.
That's bad. I think it's the Geomancer out of those three.
Yeah, I mean Geomancer, Holy Nova that we don't actually have at the moment, but
yeah,
it's fine. And you know, like these two cards are waivers. So yeah, we have a third Temple Enforcer, a second Shadow Word Pain, and a fourth drop that actually fits in the curve.
Oh, that's really harsh. A Shadow Word Pain or a Temple Enforcer.
I don't think it's harsh. Look at these 5 cards here. It's not harsh. We are just not taking another 6-drop here.
I think I prefer Shadow Word Pain. Or...
Yeah, we have to look out for the curve though, because we have good enough removal now, and we need minions. Like, look at this deck, we're full of spells. Okay, Divine Spirit, Sword Shadow
Another
Word
Shadow Word Pain.
or Priestess of Aluna. Let's not talk about this decision.
Let's
Pick
not
up
let's have a third Shadow Word
Pain. Okay, so we've got Holy Smite for the worst removal card that we have in the deck. We have River Croc and another Totem Warrior.
It's got to be the Cry, pretty much.
No, guys, believe me, Temple Enforcer is not good. The third one is not good. The thing is, you just get them in your starting hand, and then you're in a pretty bad shape. So, yeah, it's gonna be the Totem Warrior. We have the Egg, we have a Bloodsail Courser, and we have a Crazed Alchemist. Well, that went down pretty...
that went downhill pretty quickly, didn't it? Have we got any way to pump the Egg up apart from Shadow Word Painting it ourselves?
Yeah, we have the Shadow Word Pain for our Egg, and we have the Oceaner Soul Priest, and...
To shoot our own Egg.
Shoot our own Egg. But I think Egg is really wombo combo in Arena. And actually Alchemist is good because we have the Shadow Word Pains and the Shadow Word Death. So I think Raised Alchemist, I mean it's a bit of a bad card. Zero Mana Silence, not the greatest. So still... I
think I just take Silverhand Knight here.
We have a really good mid-game creature. Spellbreaker, which is a Silence, and Fang Reaper. Now, Ribo would say instant Spellbreaker, and for me, first pick, it's instant Fang Reaper, but looking at the curve...
Looking at the curve, Spellbreaker fits in better.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got everyone's favorite card, the White Pyro, we've got a Ravenhold Assassin that is absolutely unnecessary in this deck, and the Questing Adventurer.
I think it's Wild Pyro, isn't it, out of that lot?
Yeah, although with this, low curve, Adventurer might be good. But we're too heavy on the 2-drops though. The thing is that, our turn 4 and turn 5, let's be honest, is going to be 2-drop, 2-drop, and 2-drops, 3-drop.
Yeah.
So, or like heal stuff. Do we have any spells? Like, we have the Power Word Shield, we have the Pain. Yeah, probably White Pyro is too good of a combo card not to pick up here.
Yeah.
Like, we went the spell route, but we didn't know that at the first pick. Wisp Hype! Oh, I missed the Wisp. Come on!
Oh
Don't
god.
make us choose between all this, and also we're gonna pick up the Darkseer here because it fits in the curve, but...
I really could see taking a third temple. I really could. Rather than I probably wouldn't pick up a fourth, but like a third I can definitely see.
The problem is that look at our turn 4 and turn 5. What you gonna put the Temple Enforcer on? Nothing. It's just a 6
Yeah.
mana 6/6. I mean, it's still fine. A 6 mana 6/6 is fine, but okay, let's pick this one up. I'm okay. That's an easy dwarf. I mean, the two other cards are good, but look at the curve, and dwarf is
Yeah.
awesome. Whoa, that's harsh.
Oh.
That is really harsh. How are we on
I-
card row? We have a
We've
power
got
shield.
Power Shield, we've got a Cleric. And that's it, pretty much. Though Ooze is so good against like 3 classes.
Yeah, on the other hand, look at our 2 drops.
Yeah.
It has to be the Cult Master, right?
Okay.
Because we're gonna drop 2 drop, 3 drop, empty our hand basically, and then play Cult Master.
Yep, seems fun.
So, yeah. Lord Jeraxu says you're so minion based that Darkscale Healer makes sense. It's weird. I would say this deck is really spell based. Like we have 1, 4, 5, 6. Oh, only 6 spells. Yeah. Okay, so is it Mind Vision, second Cult Master on or Ogre Mage? And we definitely should have picked up the Ooze now. I mean, second Cult Master might
Second
be
Cult
fine.
Master's fine, yeah.
Oh, look! First time ever playing with the Spectral Knight. And
Yeah,
it fits
the
in the
other two
curve
cards
perfectly.
aren't pickable, so let's play that. Let's get that Spectral Knight.
Okay, we've got the Pirate, we've got the Mind Blast, and the Silence Owl.
I think it's the Pirates, isn't it?
I'd pick the Silence Owl over the Pirate.
Alright,
Well,
then
like,
it's Silence
look at
Owl.
this deck. This is control. This is a total control deck. Standard 2/3 just won't make
Yeah.
it better.
Fair enough.
So it's the Owl, and last card, Shadow Madness. 4 mana 2 for one your
Shadow
opponent,
Madness.
and
Yeah.
2 bad cards. So it's Shadow Madness. Okay, this deck is crazy. I'm not sure crazy in which way, but it's crazy.
Yeah. It's got 2 Tauren Warriors in it, so I'm not sure it's that crazy, but
Oh yeah,
we'll
actually
see.
we have the Loot Hoarder for a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how it turns out. I think it's either gonna be a really good deck or a disaster. But I think it's a really good deck. Also, you can target Spectral Knight with your 6-drop and like let me have a 4/9 spell shielded guy.
Yeah.
That sounds something I like. Your turn, mage.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's the priest mirror.
Oh god. I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, so I'm actually going to check the power word shield as well, because we are not guaranteed to draw into a 2-drop. And I just want to have that 2-drop in a priest mirror. Not enough 2-drops it seems, Powerfang. Ah, okay, there's a 2-drop.
Lord Jeraxus says 4 to 5 wins.
4 to 5 wins? I think it's definitely more. Okay, your turn. And now if he does not have a 2-drop, he coins a 3-drop probably, but... Okay, that's fine. That's fine, we're just not gonna care about that. And play this guy. And hit him. It's like he can't risk this staying on the board. Okay, he played a Mind Vision, which is pretty bad, because, I mean, if he got the Loot Hoarder, that's fine. If he got the Faceless, that's acceptable. What is that card? Have you ever seen that card in play?
Really?
Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. That's what I call value. So, we're pretty sure... until this part. Do you want to heal up and play the Loot Hoarder that plays around Nova, or you want to play the Raging Vorkan, possibly have an next turn Shadow Madness, enrage your guy and go crazy? I think I want to do that.
Okay. Let's go crazy.
Because if he plays now something that we can Shadow Madness, we're gonna deal 5 plus 8, 5 plus 8 plus 3, which is 15 or 16 or
I'm
something.
thinking this is Coin Nova, yeah.
That's fine, that's fine. Let me have an 8 power guy on the board. Oh, let me faceless that. Do I want to faceless that though?
It opens you up to another Nova.
Yeah, but I mean Loot Hoarder opens me up to another Nova as well. We're definitely hitting him for 8. That's not a question.
Yeah, I've got one saying you think, Lodger saying I think you need to heal.
Hmm. Yeah, that plays around the second Nova.
And also next to it we've got Temple Enforcer just to make that thing enormous.
Yeah. Oh no, he has the pain for it.
Okay, we've got the world's fattest ass on our loot hoarder.
Oh, double Lightwell. This guy thinks he's playing the next Ramas. Okay, so we have a Spectral Knight. We can play the Enforcer on Curve though. Does that achieve anything? Not really. Shadow Madness is not good here. So I think we just play the Fatty and go face.
Yep, seems fine.
Or do we play the 4-6? He cannot deal with the 4-6 unless he has like... It gives some attack to it. Yeah, no. Let's just play this guy. Because that puts more pressure on the board.
Yeah.
I mean, not more pressure than a 6-6. But more pressure in terms of you're not getting rid of this guy with this board.
I mean, you could have like Divine Favor or like Inner Fire. Of course.
Oh, he has the Faceless for it. So he got the Faceless probably from our hand. That's a better guess than... Okay, so we can... Can we kill his guy? No, we can't. We can still Shadow Madness it, heal it, draw a card, and suck it in. It's either that or pumping up our guy. I mean, it's fine to put a 6-6 on the board, right?
Yeah.
And we're just gonna kill that so he doesn't get anything out of that. Also, we have a 4-9 in play. And now we're completely playing the value game, because if we're ahead in value, like that guy is not counted as value, so we're not playing the aggro game at all. Thought Steal. Those bad cards you have. Oh, he got our Thoran Warrior. And that's the other card he got from us, so let's look out for that. Okay, he does not play that. Okay, I think it's board wipe time. We can't heal him, that's a bit of a problem. I'm actually thinking...
We can Shadow Madness the 2-3.
Yeah, but does that do anything? Like,
yeah, it does. It kills his 4-6.
Well, this guy kills his 4-6 anyway, and we can
yeah,
heal
but it means that you don't have to damage your Temple Enforcer to do it. You don't really mind if you...
Yeah, but we don't put anything else on the board then. I'm fine him having the 0-5, and I'd rather put another 6-6 on the board.
Okay.
Like, we can... Because I think this is better than... I consider the Shadow Madness play, but I think this play is just all that much better. Because it becomes a 6-7. And like we have 16 power on the board. So...
Remember when Mind Control cost 8?
Yep. We are not getting to that point though. Where he can use his mind control. Oh no, my Faceless costs a lot. So... That's 16. We can Shadow Madness it, that's 1 more damage. Oh no, that's 16, that's 21. So... let's just play the control game, I think.
Yep, sounds good.
Because if... Well, even if he has a Nova, it's not that big of a problem. So let me... I'm actually gonna Faceless the 6-7. Oh, I should have healed it first, but it doesn't matter, let's just put that thing on the board. I'm gonna play this game for another turn, and you know he's facing down 24 damage plus 6 from this one.
Yep.
Good luck, bro. You can kill my 4/5. I allow that to happen.
And then you've got like 3 ways in hand of killing it. 4 if he makes a 4 if he makes a guy you can take with Shadow Madness.
Yeah. It's so bad that we didn't get a Death Lord, because we actually played an arena with Lee today, and he got a Death Lord. Oh, Nosdormu! Well, let's kill him quickly.
He's got Troll Dormu.
Whoa! Okay, I didn't get to BM him to, you know, putting down the Oceanite Sword, or Okanai or whatever. So, what do you think of this deck?
Pretty good start.
Oh no, he got no. Although I'm pretty curious what 2 other legendaries you get to get, so you pick Nosdormu.
I don't know, maybe it was Ribbo in disguise, because Ribbo just want both players to have Troll Dormu in play at the start of every turn.
Yeah.
Aiden says 6 wins. So.
Yeah, Aiden thinks higher of us. So we can play the turn 1 Geomancer, turn 2 Loot Hoarder, depending on what we get. I can play the turn... No, I think I like turn 1 Geomancer. Because if he pings it, we can just shield it, and if he does not ping it, we can shield it. So,
Yeah.
basically we can play the shield on him turn 2.
Good draw.
Also, it's not like that we need the spell power.
Lord Jiraxis changes his prediction to 7 wins.
Okay. That was a big jump from 4 to 5 wins. Oh look, that
He
card.
feels icky.
So I get to draw a card, kill off his guy, and my guy's still a 2/2. Next turn I can play Loot or even Amani and heal this guy up to a 2/4.
Yeah.
I mean, having a 2/4 on turn 2 is not the worst.
No, really.
Or we can just trade these off. I can heal it, but then I have no other play, and then I have a 2/1 on the board, so I don't like the heal play. Even though, you know, it's like value. This already got value, because the Shadow Word, or Power Word Shield was free. Also, did you notice we haven't seen any of our 3 or 4 pains?
Yeah. 3 pain, 1 death is what.
Yeah. Okay, where is that pain? Please pain. Please pain. Okay, so what happens if I chuck down the dwarf, hit that? It's a 1/3 now, it's a 5/2. He still has to waste heart removal on this guy. No, he can just run it back and ping it, but that's fine. I'm happy trading a 2-drop for a
4-drop, yeah.
4-drop and the hero power. Like, if he pings now, he can only play a 3-drop that we happily kill with the 4/4, and the 4/4 stays alive. So it's fine. Oh, it's gonna be duplicate. I'm sure it's going to be duplicate.
Really? You're gonna ping that? Whoa, are you not pinging the 5-2?
No, because
Danger.
he has duplicate and he's going to play this guy and the 5/2 and ping the 5/2 next turn. So
Well, that's...
well, I mean, first of all, let's see if that's mirror image, right?
Yep.
But do we want to play that? It's so hard, because if it's not, like, he played this as duplicate. Because if it's not duplicate, he should just kill the 5/2, right?
Yeah.
If it's duplicate, he wants to duplicate the 1/3. You know what? I'm gonna 100% assume that's duplicate. And that's why I'm gonna save. No. Oh look! Maddy's prediction was right. Who would have thought?
5.
Question is if we heal up this guy, we may heal up this guy, or we just play the Soul Priest. If we
I'd
play
be-
the Soul Priest, that's good because we can go in with this one, use the hero power next turn, or just Shadow Word Pain and go full aggro. Yeah, I like that. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of like that because it just as you say, it lets us go full aggro if we
Yeah.
want to.
He also may have Blizzard. But like, why would you ever want to duplicate a 1/7 Taunt, one of the worst cards in the game? Oh, that's a fireball. So that's nice, honey. What else? Mana Worm is super OP.
Is he going face with that thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he knows that we're just gonna heal up stuff, so it really doesn't matter. And this guy cantrips, so I don't care about
Yeah, it
Flame
just means
Strike.
he has to use his hero ability. I mean, Flame Strike coming, but yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care. You know, it's like not overextending to Flame Strike because that guy cantrips and the 2-1 on the board. Also, we represent lethal this way. Like, we have lethal in... Oh, he does not have Flame Strike and he didn't put down the taunt. We have... And he pings face! Come
So
on,
he's dead?
please be worse. Please be worse than this. Like, how could you ever be... Like, you duplicated a 1/7 taunt and then...
GG.
Is someone injured?
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna ask you the question again. Is it White Pyro or Holy Fire?
Aiden Curl saying, Maddy is OP.
I am OP. Ah, I love this deck.
A good deck, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. It came down to the last few picks because the 4 and 5 slots were really empty, and I think even if we got good early game, if our mid range sucks, you know you just can't win with Priest. Like your opponent either has to be really bad in the early game or really bad in the late game for you to win at that point. But yeah, it's our mid game just became good in the last few picks with that Spectral Knight and double Cult Masters and stuff.
Yeah, and the Silver Hat Knight.
Do you pick the? Do you keep the Shadow Madness here?
Against a Druid?
I'm tempted.
Yeah, I'm tempted too.
It may not be the best because you know we
Death
need
should be really good against Druid.
yeah. And Faceless should be good against Druid as well. Like turn 8 he makes a 3. Turn 8 we make Faceless Manipulator. Shadow Word, that's it. I mean it's turn 9 at that point, but okay, so that's the part that we really hate. Yes, we just did that. Because we have no cheap spells. Like, the top deck has to be Shadow or Powered Word Shield for that play not to be the best.
Yeah.
Well, or either that or the 2-3 Taunter. But it's just, you know, come on, trade, play a guy. We're gonna do nothing next turn, and then we're gonna Shadow Madness 2 for value. Go full aggro Priest. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I mean, it could happen if you have what's that card? That's 3 mana, change your hero power to deal 2 damage. But if you don't have that card and a lot of other... Oh, Nerubian egg, how nice. Actually...
Shadowfall.
Oh yeah, Shadowform, that's the card. Ready for... Boomer! Are you ready for action though?
No, I'm not ready for that.
Okay. So we just BM healed him like all the priests should do. And actually Spellbreaker will get a value because there's no way in hell we're dealing with an Nerubian. So...
Yeah, I mean, it produces a 4/4.
Okay, that's actually really good.
This is an array of terrible cards.
Yep.
And Shadow Madness wreck.
No, because it... yeah.
Shadow Madness
wrecks him next
turn.
turn. Yeah. It's either that or he 2-for-1s himself on the Spellbreaker. 3-for-1. Let's say 3-for-1 because Nerubian egg was value. So I'm fine if you 3-for-1 yourself. And also, if he plays anything and just goes phase, which he definitely will do because he seems to be like a bad player, sorry. Then you know, we just got to play this and 3-for-1 him. or 2 for 1 or whatever. We'll see what he plays. Like
Mark
if he
of the
plays a
Wild?
3-2. No, I think Mark of the Wild. Well, maybe.
It might be Mark of Nature hit you for 12.
Mark of Nature hit me for 13. That's fine. No Mark of the Wild. But it's fine because if he runs that into that, we can just Shadow Madness the 1-2 and once again 2 for 1 him. Oh no! Oh no! He goes for the face. Good old face. So guys, here's a representation of why you should not ignore value in Arena. Like, he could have hit that one, and you know, it... Oh no, it actually would have stayed on 2 lives, so we couldn't have done anything with that. But now we just do this. And that's a 3 for 1 Shadow Madness. He's down to 3 cards and a creature that does nothing on the board. We have 5 cards and a creature that does something on the board.
Our Word Shield did quite nicely there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, Power Word Shield is really good because if you take a look at how cards are built in this game, the most important stat is the life on every minion. Like, that's why Yeti is so much better than a 5-4. Okay, you can do that. That's actually bad, but he played into Nova and all that.
Warrior Loot Hoarder.
I mean, Warrior Loot Hoarder is one option, just playing a dumb Temple Enforcer is the other. Because we want to deal with that guy, right? Next
Yeah,
turn.
true.
So, and the 2-3 and the 2-1 just won't cut it. Like, if he can make it so it survives a 6-6, or if he can kill the 6-6 in any other way, you know, it's bad, sad times for us, but that's gonna be hard.
But if he
from 4
can't,
cards.
it's happy
Yeah.
times.
Like, he has to have perfect cards, like 4 Moonfires does it, because, 3 Moonfires and a Bite. 3 Moonfires and a Bite, hero power up, we're wrecked.
And then we Shadow Word Death it, right?
That is fine. And he just goes face. He has no care in the world whatsoever. And once again, we did not draw any of our pains. So we have to play the tone because he's playing really aggro.
Yep.
We're gonna have to do this. I'm tempted to just change that to a 2-4. Because then it doesn't kill the 2-3.
And also it's vulnerable to Shadow Word Pain at that point
Yeah.
as well.
And then heal ourselves.
Yep. Love the new recipe.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I'm
not the
thinking,
best because
is he working to Force of Nature Savage Raw? That's all I'm thinking.
I mean, that's, bad players definitely pick that in Arena, but although also you can sometimes pick it if you want your best epic was Force of Nature and you get offered 2 shitty cards and the Savage Roar. Yeah, you take the combo, but it just happened way too often against me in Arena that oh yeah, all those guys just had a bad start. And he does it in the wrong order, unless he has swipe. He takes 5 instead of 2. Thank you. Thank you. You're a pro. That was a mistake, he says. No, it does not. That's actually a top deck.
To go with your Cult Master.
I'm actually thinking that's for sure. And we're gonna kill that, trade that into that. I'm not gonna play the Cult Master because we're ahead on we're ahead on value. I'd much rather not play into swipe with this. Because if we play the Cult Master, he just hero powers the Cult Master and swipes the entire board down. And that's a 3-for-1 swipe. And this is a 1-for-1 swipe because it kills it kills this. So he has 5 cards and a nothing on the board. We have 3 cards on the board and 3 cards in hand. All of which are going to get an amazing value when he plays that 8/8. That this card, this is an 8/8, or this card is an 8/8. But I think this is an 8/8. I love his new recipe. Yep,
It is a good recipe.
it really was.
Egg just sitting there all silent.
Yeah, it's not gonna go. So hero powerer, kill that, rest that, or just play your 8/8 because we can. Oh no, he has these savage roars. See, you were right. Soul of the forest. Oh, such combo. 2 cards for a 2/2. Yeah, you go ahead and kill the 6/3 now. Kill the 6/3 because you want to play your 3 next turn. See guys, Savage Roar is... Why would you ever do that? Oh, because he's gonna hero power up. Oh no, he can't hero power up. What is he doing? What are you doing?
I don't understand.
What are you doing? You are bad, and you should feel bad. So, I really want to play the Spectral Knight this turn. I don't think Soul Priest is good here because we want to heal ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we could go Soul Priest,
Kill his 2/2,
heal
but
the
I think
2/2 and, you know, kill it this
I think
way.
that leaves us 2 open.
Yeah.
I mean, we're dead to Force of Nature Savage Roar anyway, but...
Yeah, but we just go for the Lich King. Because, you know, basically, if he doesn't have Starfall or Swipe... Well, I mean, Swipe is not that worst on this board, because, you know, he swipes this, hero powers this, it was a 2/1, but we're still far ahead in value. No, Force of Nature, Savage Roar? That's Force of Nature, that's Savage Roar. No? Are you BMing me? Oh no. So, how was that thing about the combo?
Yeah.
Was it like, I do this, I do this, I watch him suffer? Actually,
And now we're not dead to Force of Nature Savage Roar either.
Yep, and what should we heal? We should heal
Ourselves, probably, yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't matter because, you know, we're not dead to anything at this point. Like, unless he has Starfire, Innervate, Starfire, throwing into double Innervate and the Starfire, we're not dead to anything on 14 life. Or Starfall. No, Starfire. Starfall is the 5-mana one. Okay, no, it's good game. It's like well played time. It's the time you say well played and concede. There's no way of you coming in back into this unless you have that card. But you don't have that card.
Deathwing.
Oh, Lord Jarasus, don't preemptive GG. Don't preemptive GG because then Deathwing comes. Like... Does he have double Innervate? No. Why don't you do that for the 3/3? Why don't you do that to the 6/3, sorry. Okay, so let's play this, this, cause we won the XP obviously, and then kill him.
Well, level 59. What's level 60 for a priest anyway?
Lord of the Arena.
Oh, wow.
It's like value. I want my golden Lord of the Arena. So it's 3-0, guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
aim before Deathwing. That's what preemptive GGs generally summon.
Yeah. Preemptive GG equals summon Deathwing.
Yeah. I actually did that once on video, you know. That's why I don't like the preemptive GG. Like,
What, you preemptive GG and your opponent cast Deathwing?
well, I just preemptive GG'd in commentary, but yeah. Okay, so do we keep the cleric? I think we keep the cleric and chuck Shadow Madness.
Yeah.
We have 3 Shadow Word Pains, so... Oh, that's a combo. Whoa, that's a combo.
Good start.
So we have cleric. Something to protect the cleric.
He has cleric.
I have a very nasty thought in mind.
I can't do
Oh,
Because if
ouch.
he goes greedy, and heal it, he's gonna have a bad time. And all the priests do that. I mean, he's a trio, he's probably a good player. Okay. So he does not do that. Let me just pain your guy. Now the question is if we want to make him do that, but no. Because if he does not have a turn 3 play, which from 4 cards he may not have a turn 3 play, he will just go the greedy way. But he does have it. Oh, he's playing constructed. I see now. I see what all this is about. So we deal with that and go pace. Thank you. We could have drawn one of the power word shield, but I want to keep that as more of a surprise.
Yep.
Thought steal? Why don't you enrage that? Do that. I dare you to do that. If you're not gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so let's see what we draw, because now we need to draw. Okay. The problem is that if we play with the cleric and heal it up, he's gonna draw a card as well. So I'm just going to drop this and enrage or well, like whatever. Because now even if he heals it, it dies to this. He can heal it and yeah, get a card out of that, but it's still not gonna gain value. Like its value was that it's on the board. Okay, that is pretty bad for us, but
Ooh.
Your magic shall not save you.
so he has the option to choose, and I'm gonna put down my third minion because probably he wants to kill this one. He's ahead on cards, he wants to play the value game, he wants to kill this one. But then it leaves us with 9 power and this guy next turn. If he doesn't do that, we just Temple Enforcer next turn, and that's gonna be fun. Oh no, we're going to Faceless next turn. Or are we? I mean, just simply deathing it
I
is
think we're
fine.
just going to simply death it and make Worgen, aren't we?
Yeah. Aiden Curses love the BM. It wasn't BM, it was XP gain. In the Hungarian streaming community, that's like actually proverb now, or whatever you call that. It's like it's not BM, it's gaining XP.
So it's GM now, is it?
Yeah, it's not a GM, it's just, you know, EM, like efficient manners.
You gotta be kidding me!
Okay, that's bad. Yeah. That's not a good top deck. Do we make him play
I
the
think we
catch-up game?
I think we just make Silverhand Knight and go face.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The only problem is that if he can somehow miraculously deal with the board.
It'd be quite hard for him to do with a Venture Co out there.
Not really, because he could have like Shadow Madness. He takes the 3/3, enrages it, kills that. So it's only one Shadow Madness on his part to deal with the board. Even then it was the best play probably. Oh, he has the Power Word Shield. Nice. Oh, thanks Crispy. Holy Smite, that Holy Nova. Holy Nova is actually fine. We get to draw a card out of Holy Nova.
Wow, that's rough.
Okay, so we can heal our guy for 1, or we can,
Well, we can faceless his 7/7.
but we can't kill it afterwards. That's not good. We have to kill the 7/7. There's absolutely zero question about that. The question is, what else do we do? But we can only kill it with the Soul Priest, right? So let's just do that.
Could have drawn a card. Oh no, you can't do it.
I can draw the card first. And that's why going face is always bad. Like, he just gained the tempo because we went face. Well, he didn't gain the tempo, but he gained a lot of value, rather. And he gained a pretty good tempo advantage.
Oh, nice top.
Well, I mean, he's gonna hurt us for 5, but who cares at this point?
Who cares at this point? Just kill him.
So we have 8 damage next turn.
Yep.
We don't really have any more direct damage in the deck.
Still got this Temple Enforcer going, I want to be in play.
Yeah, and he's going to be in play. Oh, what's that? Shadow
Word
Word Pain?
Pain.
But I mean, he should have played that last turn. Oh no, he's... What is he doing? Oh, Crit Alchemist. Thank you for making my guy 4 power. Okay, so that's 7, that's 9 damage next turn. So we can run that into that. That does not do anything. I'm just going to do this and go. I'm not actually going to go full YOLO. I'm just going to kill these two, or hit in those two guys, kill the 2/2 because that is free. And in case we ever get, you know, forced back to the value game, that's going to be good that we kill that 2/2 for
Yeah,
free.
absolutely.
And you know, that 2 damage on his face does nothing. Like, it does literally nothing.
Nova.
Oh, he can kill it. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough.
Well played.
I don't have 2 direct damage, so it's not. Don't preemptively do that to me. I'm gonna go face at this point.
Should-
Heal the guy. Sorry?
Faceless, you. Oh no, you can't. You've not got the.
No,
money.
I can't faceless. Like, he can kill the 6/8 by running both guys in, and then he can maybe like Holy Fire, Holy Smite. That's not good enough. He can taunt them up with Argus. Like, okay, no Argus. Okay, just given up. That's why you don't pick Divine Spirit, guys. Everybody who wanted to pick Divine Spirit, watch his 4th valve sitting there while he dies.
Yeah.
Well played.
4 now.
Crispy said he would rather trade the Pyro and play Enforcer. I don't know. I can't remember the situation exactly, so I just don't know. We're gonna reroll this one. 3 victories.
Well, that'll take us to 7 wins.
Yep. I mean, we're at 4-0, you know. And none of the games were even close. Like... Was the Druid game close? No, it wasn't. Like, you know, at one point we had to heal
You were
ourselves.
dead to Force of Nature Savage, bro.
Oh yeah, because we're playing Constructed, right? It's like,
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks very much, Crispy.
Who is the other guy in voice? The
That'd be
voice
me.
is probably Boomer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just there's like a 30 seconds or something delay on the chat. So now we're getting into the Pally, Mage, maybe Shaman territory.
Yep.
After 4
Rogue as
wins. Rogue maybe, but... Actually I think we're fine against Rogue. Oh, the turn 1 secret. What could that be? What do you think, guys? Let's see if you ever listen to Ribo. What's that secret right there?
This is where he makes 2 more secrets turn 2. You're like, what?
Yeah, Boomer's streaming. Boomer's in the audio. You can hear him. He's the guy with the voice that sounds like this. Okay, so... Oh, look, guys! Ribo was right!
Get down! Bang.
Also, you do the best Ribo impressions. What do you say in this situation? About noble sacrifice? Does nothing.
Does nothing.
We're gonna make that a 1-5. Oh, I love this game so much.
Give me a quest.
Oh, no, Boomer. I mean, Boomer had his own channel back in the days, but I think he's all in on Caravel Gaming at the moment. Isn't that right?
It is true. I do have my own YouTube channel, but I have been doing mostly Caravel Gaming stuff for the most part. Having said that, though, I might at some point do something. Wow, nice repentance.
I think
Does
Repentance is...
nothing.
Well, it kinda does nothing. I mean, I don't think Repentance is all that bad if you have the deck to be... Like, it's a one-person equality, right? And we love equality, so I don't think it's that bad.
Ooh, bubble.
Oh, he has to play the defensive bubble.
Well, enforcer back the Spellbreaker and show him the error of his ways.
Sorry?
All that.
Well, no, we can't...
Oh no, I thought you had 6 mana
Yeah,
this
yeah.
turn.
I sadly don't. I'm actually not gonna play the Loot Hoarder. I'd rather have this guy back at 4 health. And obviously not gonna attack into the...
Oh.
That one. Because we're playing around Consecration at this point. Once again, we're playing the value game, not the rush game. We don't want minions on the board that badly. It's just it's slow. Oh, we must let the Sunwell. Does nothing.
We do have a Silence Owl for our Spellbreaker, should that happen. Blessing of Might on top of it? Nope.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so that is fine.
Oh, dirtbag.
So how do we want to deal with this board? I think I have an idea.
Okay.
That idea is not the best though. Because it kills off
kills your Spellbreaker,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you can still do it, you just hit...
Oh yeah.
You can just trade the Spellbreaker for his Shattered Sun Cleric and then just
yeah. That's
Wild
good.
Pyro Shadow Word Pain.
Yeah, that's good. And I can also heal up my guys afterward.
Yep.
Because I think this has 2 damage on it, right? Because it was a 1/5. No, it only has 1 damage on it.
Yeah. So mad.
I'm going to heal this one up.
Yep.
Because I don't want to play into Consecration. And it's fine as a 2/3, like we have a 4/3 as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, obviously we lose to... Well, we don't lose, but we get wrecked a bit by Quality Wild Power. But hey, that wrecks everything.
no, I think that's fine. That is fine.
Yeah, Beholding Stormwind's pretty good.
I mean, he's going to 2 for 1 us, which is sad, but we get through with
it's
damage.
Sunwalker, it's
and-
always going to 2 for 1.
Yeah. You would follow Boomer's stream with enthusiasm. It's not actually a stream, it's a YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel, I'll type it in the chat.
I'm feeling a little bit...
Are you going to do some more Beholding of Stormwind?
Yeah.
World's biggest loot hoarder coming up. Bang.
Yep, I have
No pressure.
22 damage on the board.
If you have equality consecrate, you might want to use it.
Oh, you actually have a Twitch channel, right?
I do have a Twitch channel, but I haven't used it in absolutely ever, pretty much.
No, we did the Limit Hold'em streams.
We did, yes. That was
On
on
that.
Justin TV, wasn't it?
Well, after Twitch got banned.
Yeah.
Oh wow, does he have Hunter's Mark in a Pally deck? Oh no, he has the Blessing of Kings! Blessing of Kings on the Charger board. That looks good. That looks good, friend. Ah, oh, there we go. He played it. And the Holy Light. Actually, that saves him. Oh, yeah. No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does save him.
Are you gonna kill one of them and shadow word death the other?
No,
Or are you just
I'm gonna go
kick
face.
its face in?
And just that's the card draw one for good measure.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in 4-0 at the moment.
The light protects me.
Oh god, if you're gonna shadow madness, that'll just be a douche.
Yep, that's going to happen. Oh, look at the 9-9.
Massive blood
Look at the
knight.
9-9. Just a turn too late. Well, 2 turns too late because I had the death. Well, I had the death all game, so it was basically it was nothing. Okay, 5-0. So whoever said 4 or 5 wins was right.
He upgraded to 7 wins.
Yeah, well, that was after the first game when he saw the deck in play. It's like you do that before you see the deck in play. That's what the guessing game's about.
Yeah.
Anduin versus Raw.
For Doomhammer.
And now it's Shami time.
Victory.
Our deck should be pretty good against Shami with the Shadow Word Pains and the... yeah, we have way too many creatures for him to handle. And the Shadow Madness will be good as well. This guy is really good against his totems that are annoying.
Yep.
I smell blood.
To be honest, when we got the deck, I was thinking 8 to 9 wins, probably. Mainly because Maddy's better than me.
Okay, I'm going to just play this one.
Yeah, just play the Raptor.
Because if he has a way to deal with it, if he goes greedy with like a lightning bolt, plays a creature for fun, I still have options with this combo.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna do that, that is fine. That is fine. Shaman is a risky pick for Arena, I disagree there completely. First
I
loss
think
coming
Shaman-
up, calling it now Aiden Curl, come on. Come on. Don't be like that. Actually, I think we're really fine against Shami with this deck. I think Shami is top 3. No, top 4, sorry.
Top 4, I think.
First is
Mage,
Rogue.
Pally, Rogue, and...
No, first is Mage. Second is Rogue. Third is Pally. Fourth is Shaman. Fifth is Druid. What we have left? We have these the 4 first, obviously. Well, we have... Come on, I'm so good at this, like... Okay. So yeah, I think after that probably Priest. I actually think if you play the value game right, Priest is amazing. Then you probably have Hunter maybe? I'm not sure. And we left with no spells. It's pretty all in. If he has a storm, we're in a bad shape.
Yeah, but we've not drawn anything to play around Storm, which is sort
Yeah.
of...
Also, you can't leave the 3-2 on the board alone, because like Fire Rally wrecks you at that point.
Yeah.
And if he does not have the storm, we have the Cult Master, which is like an awesome follow-up to this board, because our stuff is going to die, like, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Shami is a pretty good class, because it has great removal, and removal is really important in Arena. I just want to play this guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, on the other hand, if we play the Cult Master, we get no cards out of it, but he has to kill it.
Well, you could play Cult Master Warrior. And that plays a bit more into Storm,
Yeah, but he
I
would have
feel
played
if he
Storm,
had Storm, he would have played it. So I think I go Cult Master Warrior.
Yeah, and it's fine. And even if he removes that, we get a card out of that, and he then trades this, and I just can kill it with a Shadow Word.
Mm.
Or the
Far
Power
left
Word,
card.
rather.
Might be a fire element. I'm sure he would have
No,
played
it's the Storm, he was greedy. And he didn't roll a totem first. Please make it a 5-1, thank you. He probably has another card for it, but that's fine. That's why you should always roll a totem first. Oh, he healed it. Whoa, okay.
Funky.
Squire, attend me.
Sadly, we have to kill this.
Yeah. Well, sadly, we got very badly blown out there, but
Yeah, it was. I really don't get his play there. He should have just went for the tempo play, especially. Oh no, he drew this one. He may not have had a follow up after the.
I think he wanted to make the tiger first since he knew it wouldn't die.
Yeah, but like, when are we going? Like, we draw all of our early game, so it's like. Also, if we get to draw into those 6/6s, it will wreck him.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. If we'd have made a 6/6 that turn and pumped up our guys, his Lightning Storm now does nothing.
Yeah. Okay, that is fine.
Feel the power.
Oh, that's not fine. Yep, we play you. We draw a card off of you. Well, I mean, if it stays alive, it's good. He has the
Yep.
hex, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs only 3 damage, so... No,
Hex
there is the hex.
Yeah.
We have to deal with the 3/3, and then Faceless is really good. That's really good as well.
So he like kills both of our guys, and
Aiden says you should play more old school games on your channel. And I agree. Or even on, Carabao Gaming. Oh, and he has the... Okay, we're blown out.
It's like we were actually I was actually contemplating doing a series of them.
Is someone injured?
There's no point playing this game, but...
No,
Might as well.
because basically I don't even know how many now. I think it's something like 188 games on Steam, and I've also got like about 40 more on Good Old Games.
Yeah.
So I was contemplating doing a few more.
So, Aiden Kerr's prediction was right.
Yeah. First loss, but hey.
But see, that's why Shami is good. Like, what did he have? 1 Fire Elemental, 1 Lightning Storm, 1
Storm.
Hex, and a Flame Tongue Totem. 3 commons and the rare. That's good
Yep.
enough. And, some decent minions, like he had 2 great 5-drops, but, like, that was decent.
But yeah, it's been really weird when I decided to make that channel. It was basically just the fact, and like going back to it now, it's the fact, I have this kick-ass PC that can run pretty much anything on high res, and the first thing I go for is DOSBox. Just let's reboot, let's reload all those DOS games. Pixels so huge you can see them on the screen.
Well, I wasn't alive when some of those games were out.
Well,
so-
I did a walkthrough of Dungeon Keeper, and then I realized that its natural resolution was like 320 by 200. Like, wow, oh my god.
I may have told this story on channel, and sorry if I'm repetitive, but I remember my first video game experience. It was actually Civ 2. The only problem was that I was like 6 years old, and my cousin was like,
Protects me.
I don't know, 8 or 9.
You didn't realize? Did
So-
you not realize how good Civ 2 was at that point?
Well, that's one thing, but the other thing that you will never have to suffer is that we didn't speak English whatsoever.
Oh,
So it was like we were running around with that settler guy, you know, the first one that you get.
yeah.
Okay, so I think that's noble sex, so I'm not going to attack with the 3-2. So we were running around with that settler guy and just had no idea what to do. And, like my first month of gaming experience was running out with a settler and getting killed by phalanxes. And that
I
was,
bet that you, what do you call it? I bet that you just accessed the cheat menu and gave yourself nukes.
cheat menu, like come on, man. Okay, that's pretty good. No. Maddy, don't be an idiot. Yep. If I attack into that, I'm blown out by Consecration, but that's fine.
Get down.
Yep. Also, Consecration is kind of a 1-for-1 here, because he can trade these off.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the other thing someone, Aiden just said I was about to mention Dungeon Keeper. That was my first Let's Play or first walkthrough that I did. I forgot how hard that game is in certain points. But I did say at the time I wasn't going to do Dungeon Keeper 2 because it didn't work well. Well, it does work well. The good old games version works absolutely perfectly. So therefore, I probably will revisit it at some point. I'm getting incredibly frustrated about how Dungeon Keeper 2 isn't anywhere near as good as Dungeon Keeper 1. But hey. But then again, there aren't many sequels that were better than the original.
what is he doing? Why are you doing that? Are you setting up for Consecration?
Like million points of damage.
How about I deny that card?
See you later, Crisby.
Oh, see you later.
Smash.
Nope, and no Consecration. Feel free to play another 1-1.
OMG, do a Dungeon Keeper 2 playthrough.
It's time for a little blood.
That's another thing that dies to the war game.
Or I get a 2-for-1 Midvine Death.
Yeah. Death is in your future.
Yeah, I think we just 2-for-1 him with this. And
Just
play
special.
the knight. I want to keep the death for like his 5/6s. And while I can trade favorably, it was a 2-for-1, it was, you know, fine in terms of mana. I'm fine with that. Yep, that's that.
Justice.
So that's gonna get deadened.
Yep.
For Kaltuzad. Oh no, I can't heal my 4/6. I have to heal the 2/2.
Disaster.
So how about a 4/9 with spell shield? Actually, maybe I
out.
like it. Like to give it to this guy
To the enraged guy.
because we
yeah.
can heal it. We can't heal the 4/2. Oh yeah, he's
El
trying.
Pamperino.
He's trying. Bring it on. Just so Elven Archer doesn't.
Oh, he did a
cross
whole,
us.
yeah, just so one shot, one kill.
No 1-shot, 1-kill. If he has Equality Consecration, we are dead. But yeah, that is fine.
Nope, just consecration.
Okay, so we have 10 damage. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's really good. We needed that. So we can kill his 8/8 and basically wreck him in terms of value.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do that. We could have gone phase because there's, you know, not a big amount of cards that can help him at that point. He kills the, was that 6/6, and we still have a lot of guys on board, and he's down to 4 health. But oh, he's the second Svelly playing that guy.
Yeah.
This guy must be
Beard-
really popular. I'm behind on the meta, it seems.
Be advised, guys, that walkthrough was done a while ago, and it is in 15-minute bits. So I advise you to watch the playlist, because some of the levels you will have to pack a lunch for. I think it was like level 18 or 19. I think I went an hour on, and that was with editing. Because it's literally a level where you have no option. Because what happens is you get virtually no access to gold, which is the in-game resource. But creatures will keep pouring into your dungeon. And you have to literally just pick them all up and put them in the bin constantly. And you have to do that for like 30 minutes. Just to try and keep your dungeon economy from completely collapsing.
Oh, and we've got our 2-drop. So
Good.
please, Pelly, pass.
So what is it? 6? Are we 6-1 currently?
Yep.
Well met.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I've forgotten what I was going to call this here. I think I was going to call it Boomer's Backlog or something like that, of like all the games that I didn't play while my computer was dying.
This Totem Warrior is actually not the worst when you
They've
have a lot
actually
of...
been pretty good,
Yeah,
haven't they?
yeah.
But it's mainly I think it's because we've got so many 2-drops.
Yeah.
You know, because we've got so many 2-drops, the actual taunt, which the taunt, which is a major pain in the backside, is actually, decent.
Yeah.
And we just have to take it in the face off True Silver here, basically. Wow.
That's actually something that I don't mind facelessing. Yeah. Because if this guy survives a turn, he's dead. Like, if we can Temple Enforcer it, he's just blown out. Obviously he'll have like a Consecration or something to deal with it, but...
Or a Blessing of Might or something like that.
That's fine, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so... we could double death. Or double pain, rather. But we're just going to do this. Because next turn we can Temple Enforcer the other guy. The problem is we have no Nova for the Spider, we have double Silence though.
Hmm.
And now he's sinking because I drafted no equality. Yeah, he... Why not kill
He
the
drafted,
6/6?
he just drafted infinite True Silvers.
So if we hit into that, it's going to be a 6-2, we can make it a 6-5, that's not good enough. But I don't see anything else.
Yeah, we don't really see anything else we can do. Plus the thing is, he takes 6 more to the face if he does that. So, we put him on a fairly lowish life total at that point.
3 Shadow Wolf Pains are a bit redundant though.
Yeah. I know. I downloaded. You won't remember this one either, being the fetus that you are. It's like, I downloaded Sensible World of Soccer today off GOG. It's like the 96, 97 version. Again, when games were terrible, as far as like graphics went, you compare them to what you can play nowadays, and you're like, so I still enjoy them. Join or die.
He
So
can
he just-
take the this one out, but that is fine.
Yeah.
And we just pray that he plays low health or low attack creatures now.
Pretty much. Well, he's probably going to play Tyrion this turn or something like that.
Come on, man. No Tyrion. We don't want to see them. Tyrians and legendaries. Yeah, we had the worst row in this game, and also he had like a turn 3 true silver. Oh wow, and he has the consecration as well. And now a true silver. No, a hammer of wrath. All them good pally cards.
Yep. Pretty hard to beat a pally who has all the good cards. I think we're dead.
I just shadow word pain the 1-1. I'm that
A
good.
1/1 token. That's got to be card loss, surely. I'm not letting you have that.
Oh, and he has the bubble guy for the 6/6. Yeah, that's a bit of a value out of a 2/2.
And more justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, his deck was insane.
You love my new recipe.
At least you
Just
can
get the
speak
most
with
XP out.
style.
Yep.
Come on, dude, one more win.
We have to win one more. Like, I think this deck should be able to get 10 or 12. Not 12, 10. Like,
Not 12.
9
was
or
it?
10. But we're into the, you know, like the noob zone now. With the 2x.
You hope.
Yeah, but if you look at this game, the problem was that we didn't draw any of our mid-range creatures. So that's what I was talking about when I said, you know, if we didn't feel the curve at 4 and 5, it was a much worse deck. Oh, and it's Shaman, obviously.
The light shall bring victory.
Actually tempted to keep the Shadow Madness.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna keep it because I'm gonna keep these two guys with the coin.
Yeah, makes sense.
This guy's good.
The fairy dragon that grew up.
Ah, that's actually worse than the Geomancer. If he only plays a totem, I'm going to play the loot hoarder as well. Which is the Wrath of Air totem, that's cool. Next turn I can go Totem Warrior, get blown out by his
Lightning
Storm.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can play around rare cards that much. Okay, so I think the plan just changed. It did it? No, it didn't. Maybe it did with this card, but no. I'm just gonna play this. Kill his little guy. I mean, if he has Fork Lightning, we deserve it, but
Are you gonna mess with Tusker?
yeah. Mess with him just a little bit. Come on, bro, Lightning Storm my ass. No, he has the Creeper. And that card. Okay, so we're missing a Holy Nova at that point.
Mm.
Okay, that was quite a good throw. I mean, painting a 2/1 doesn't feel nice, but
Keeps us slightly ahead.
yeah. Well, we're behind on tempo, but no, that is an egg, and that is a Spellbreaker. Okay, so he just deals with that.
Flame Scum Totem.
So we have 5. We have to Spellbreak. I take the risk here, Spellbreak the totem, because if he does not have the other, you know, it's just.
If he doesn't have another way to pump his notes.
Oh
yeah.
wow, he has all them combos.
That sucks. Well, it's not horrible.
Yeah,
yes,
it
it
is.
is. Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's not
is.
horrible.
No,
this
it's
way.
not horrible because he decided not to get a Nerubian.
Yeah. That was silly, bro. You should always get the Nerubian.
It's time for a little blow.
No, it really doesn't, but... Wow, and he has another activator for the egg. Come on.
Jeez. Well, that went downhill really quickly.
Yep. And we haven't seen our Holy Light in a while. Or no, not Holy Light. Oh, is that Holy Light? I always mess that up with the Paladin.
Holy Fire.
Holy Fire, yeah, Holy Fire it is.
Holy Fire and Shadow Word
Oh,
Death.
he has the hex for it. No, he does not have the hex for it, he just treats. So we're still in it.
Ready, sir.
Only just, but...
Yeah, I mean, he trades that into that, or even trades down this way, that into that.
No.
Whoa!
So much for trading.
Although if he goes for face... no, that's fine. Well...
Nice while it lasted.
Yeah. It's pretty bad, like, we came across good decks, even though we were at, like, 6-2 and...
It's what
6-1.
happens. I mean, Ribbo said this on Twitter. It's like you generally get to 5-0, and then you come across the stupid decks.
Yeah.
And I just think that our deck, we had a lot of 2, but really we're relying on like Tauren Warrior, and we didn't get any Yetis or anything like that. So
Yeah, I mean, our deck was not bad.
I thought it was a 7 or 8 win deck.
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been. But, like, the opposing deck shouldn't have been 6-2. Like, his deck was amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it also might be because, you know, it's like over midnight here, so maybe the matchmaking just can't find the perfect match for your score.
Maybe.
Oh, look at that double Silver Moon Guardian
Powerful stuff.
and my 127's SI7 agent.
Yep, and Aiden did say called it, and he did in fact call it.
Yep. So thanks
So
for that, Aiden.